Hail and blessed Ostara. Welcome to Sacred Well Congregation's Digital Ostara service. Before we get started, I would like to invite you to join me for a guided visualization. Please take a moment and dim your lights, light candles or incense as you see fit, and prepare as you need to. I invite you to close your eyes and begin breathing slow and deep. For many of us, the previous season has been full of turmoil, of fear, anger, feelings of betrayal, feelings of helplessness or hopelessness. I invite you to visualize a representation, an animal at your feet that embodies that feeling that you would like to change. And with each breath, that animal that represents that feeling that you have becomes more clear. And when you're ready, I invite you to reach down and pick up that animal and begin to soothe it and embrace it. And as you breathe deep, cradling and comforting that animal, you notice that the animal begins to transform into something else. Continue soothing and comforting that animal. And with each breath, slow and deep, the animal transforms into a representation of love, of hope, of peace, of some other positive feeling that is the opposite of what you wanted to change. And when your animal has completely transformed, place it back on the floor in front of you and let it return to the world, bringing that positive feeling with it. And when you are ready, take a deep breath, open your eyes, and be here with me now. Today, we gather here in peace as the wheel of the year turns on, bringing us to and from each season and from one season to another. What will be is, what was will be. All time is here and now inside this sacred space. We pause briefly now to watch the wheel turn, and we gather on this blessed eve so that we might celebrate the changing of seasons into balance known as Ostara. In this moment between time, we come to praise the bountiful young goddess and God for their blessings of fertility, warmth, and life renewed. We wish to give thanks and to feel ourselves as part of the relentlessly turning wheel of life, death, and rebirth. Let all who would honor the goddess and God enter into her protective space. Spirits of the East, of air, of intellect and creativity, we ask for your presence at our circle this evening. Hail and welcome. Spirits of the South, of fire, of will and passion, we ask for your presence at our circle this evening. Hail and welcome. spirits of the west, of water, of deep emotion. We ask for your presence at our circle this evening. Hail and welcome. Spirits of the north, of earth, of the physical. We ask for your presence at our circle this evening. Hail and welcome. By air, by fire, by water, by earth, and by spirit, the circle is cast. Blessed Goddess, we humbly ask for your presence and protection at our circle tonight as we honor you in the changing of this season. Hail and welcome. Blessed God, we humbly ask for your presence and protection at our circle this evening as we honor you in this changing of the seasons. Hail and welcome. This is a night of balance. Dark and light come to each other as equals, as do our young lovers, our young deities. The lore of our ancestors tells us many stories of our deities whose lives began anew at Ostara when they were restored to us from the dark underworld, which had captured them. Tonight, we celebrate the renewal of our Mother Earth and the renewal of our lives at this sacred spring season. Before we can be reborn, we must know death. We must venture into the underworld of darkness before we can be reborn into the newest light. Join us as we celebrate and honor the returning of the light. Behold the light of the God. Blessed be life renewed. Blessed be turning to light. Blessed be the goddess who turns the wheel, and you are invited to select from an egg on the altar. I invite you to hold this egg in your hand, venerating the symbol of life renewed for many a millennia as humans have walked this earth. They are now charged with the life energy we have raised in this sacred space, honoring our ancient meaning. I invite you to take this egg into the world as you return to the world, and bury this egg in the earth as a symbol of the fertility of the land that is to come. May you never hunger. And may you never thirst. Blessed God, we thank you for your presence and protection at our circle this evening as we honor you in the changing of the seasons. Stay if you will, go if you must. Hail and farewell. Blessed Goddess, we thank you for your protection and presence at our circle this evening as we honor you in the changing of these seasons. Stay if you will, go if you must. Hail and farewell. Spirits of the north, of the physical, of earth, we thank you for your presence at our service this evening. Stay if you will, and go if you must. Hail and farewell. Spirits of the west, of water, of emotion, we thank you for your presence at our circle this evening. Stay if you will, go if you must. Hail and farewell. Spirits of the south, of fire, of will and passion. We thank you for your presence at our service this evening. Stay if you will, go if you must. Hail and farewell. Spirits of the East, of air, of intellect and creativity, we thank you for your presence at our service this evening. Stay if you will, go if you must. Hail and farewell. By earth, by water, by fire, by air, and by spirit, the circle is open, but unbroken. Merry meet, merry part, and merry meet again.